I'm Mark Sturgeon.
And I'm Jennifer Sturgeon.
We've been married for 20 years this year. We have 2 children and a dog, which you can see behind us right here.
So yeah, Carson, our oldest, just turned 18. He's a senior. We're going through college applications and that whole process.
And then our younger son, Nicholas, is 15 years old. And we have a pug named Frank, which again, you can see behind us.
The name Frank is from the movie Men in Black.
Yeah, it's Jen's dog. We met in college. It was my last year of college.
At Northern Arizona University in Flagstaff, Arizona.
And it was Halloween night. I noticed her in a cat costume in my dormitory and immediately piqued my interest.
He had a suit on, and at the time, I didn't know what it meant, but he was dressed as one of the guys from Men in Black.
Yeah, and so we started talking, and we found out that we were both born in Germany, in the same city. Both had German mothers and fathers that were in the Air Force or had been in the Air Force, and that we still had grandparents living in Germany and actually probably about 30 minutes away from each other. We like to think of it as kind of fate that brought us together.
Yeah, the night we met, we also found out that we were both going back to Germany that December. I was going back to visit my grandfather, and he was going back to visit his grandmother, and so we've been together since October of 1998, and then found out that even as children, we lived on the same street as each other, actually right across the street from each other, went to the same elementary school. Yeah, didn't know him. We must have crossed paths lots of times and then met in Arizona, above all places.
What do I love about Jen? There's many things. Key would be, I think, creativity that she has. Her desire to help other people. She's a very caring and kind person, amazing mother, amazing wife, just really the complete package. There's nothing not to love.
What do I love about Mark? His service to country. That shone through right from the time I met him, and he was going through the OCS process. He loves to serve in the church. He's a Knight of Columbus. He always goes along with my service ideas and family outreach projects, and has a very kind and open heart. He's probably one of the smartest people I know, and that is just something.
That's news to me.
No, it always intrigues me, especially his love for history. He can tell you any capital of any country in the world, where it's at. What would you say, foreign affairs and kind of things. That's kind of like, that's his gift. So it's not mine. So we completely balance each other out with what I'm good at and what he's good at. He's just an amazing hands-on father and spiritual leader for our house. We really embrace that our home is a domestic church. Yeah, I just love all the gifts and talents that the Lord has given him.
Let me start by saying that I wasn't Catholic when I met Jen. I wasn't even baptized in the Christian faith. I was not raised with any kind of faith background. Me and Jen were first married in a Justice of the Peace wedding. And then later on, several years later, was it 5 years later, we were married in the Catholic Church, but I was not Catholic at that time. It wasn't until we'd been married for 10 years that I completed our RCIA and was baptized and confirmed in the church. I credit all that to Jennifer. She's made me a much better person.
It's God.
God working through Jennifer. If it wasn't for her, I don't think I'd be Catholic. I don't think I'd even be baptized. So she's given me amazing graces because of that. It just started with, me going to Mass with her. We had agreed to raise our kids Catholic, and she was taking on the Mass. I felt, I should be part of that. And then going there over time, I was just really impressed by, the people that were there, the way they lived their lives, and decided that was something I wanted to be part of. And so incredible blessing, and so thankful.
And I think our children helped with that too, because they would go to religious education. And I remember one time being in the car with them, and we were talking about baptism. And my older son Carson says, "Is Dad baptized?" And I said, "No, he's not baptized." And when they came home to you, like, "Dad, you have to be baptized. You have to be baptized." So yeah, that started more the process. And I think it was also meeting the right priest at the right time. When Father Joe first came over to my house, right before Mark went through the RCA program, I was shaking because I'm thinking about, oh, this priest has no idea what kind of questions are going to be coming this way. He's good about like evolution. I mean, you had some hardcore, strong questions, and he was just light and fun with it, came to dinner multiple times, and yeah, you just went through the process at while we were living at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. So it's just the way I think raising the children, they've always been in religious education, youth group, and then really seeing their unique gifts and talents too, and for service and community service, especially when we lived in Poland and Slovakia, two beautiful Catholic countries that we were able to do lots of missionary trips together. One of the things we do together is we all volunteer at ECHO in Springfield together. So it's a life of service together. So hopefully the kids had that planted in their hearts early on to always think about and care for others.
Yeah. And I would just add, since we've been married as two Catholics together, I think she's helped keep me on the path. I still have a lot of work to do, a lot of progress to make. She's there to help keep me on track. I think she gets me more involved in the parish than I otherwise would be, through the marriage ministry. Been helping out with a few things and probably participating more than I otherwise would have. Appreciative for that, even though I might not always show it. But
I think we always have things that we're all working on. Some it's increasing their prayer life or going to adoration or attending mass more. So it's kind of that you're each other's accountability partners too on this journey through life, on the holiness, the goal of both of us helping each other to go to heaven.
I would just say I think that the Nativity Parish is very open and welcoming, and I think it'll make any newcomer or anyone that's interested in kind of exploring their faith more very comfortable with the community that we have there. If people are interested in exploring or learning more, then they should not be shy about coming.
Yeah, we have about 50 different ministries at Nativity. There's something for everybody. And we hope that all engaged and married couples will join the Marriage Enrichment Ministry. So you can be a part of that while you can still be a Knights of Columbus, and you can still be a part of Walking with Purpose or Women of Nativity. There's so many beautiful Bible studies that are going on. And even if you are an interfaith marriage, we are here to support you. We have the most amazing priests that love to meet with couples one-on-one. If you're married but not married in the Catholic Church, Nativity is open to helping you and guiding you through the process.